Missed another call from Doc.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc.
Called me twice in a row for the same topic, so better be good. Swing all the way there. More and more. Silver sable stuff appearing. Right, done some very cool missions. We're around halfway through just the game, not the DLC. Just the game, and it's only in spectacular mode, which is the hardest difficulty you can play when you play it the first time. I would have done it directly in ultimate mode, but not allowed then. Anyway, you have to do it. Let's do the game plus there anyway, so. It's our badge.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
There's still 2 missions not unlocked there, so
Parker,
I'll wait for those there.
we've been focused on limb replacement. Connecting nerves at severed extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages. But what if instead we gave people something they've never seen? Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds.
Could mean almost anything, to be honest. So here, cost of. Can't really read what's at the top. Cost of. Like, I really can't read that what's written there at the top. Lots of game from a different angle and different lighting, but very like. I'm just gonna check what also Octavius has been up to. Some more stuff in here.
Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, Peter. I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
Ralph Fisk. Or to invite them to the Sinister Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with Martin Lee, so.
Last time I fought Scorpion, he asked if I knew what my skull looked like from the inside. Then offered to show me. Super fun guy.
Charming.
Electro was the first legit super-powered villain I fought. Till then it had been regular guys in fancy suits. Electro was a big change. Big change. Gonna miss that humorless grimace. Mob enforcer turned walking tank. Rhino's racked up enough property damage to destroy Manhattan 3 times over. Vulture might be the smartest guy up on this wall. Not smart enough to duck 3 consecutive life sentences, of course, but still pretty brainy.
Well, it's him and Fisk for sure. Vulture more of a scientific mind, Fisk more of a criminal mind, sure. Yeah, those we've checked. Nothing else here? No. No. Laptop's okay. What's over here?
Man, I remember the first day I interviewed here. Showed up with stains on my shirt, 10 minutes late from stopping a mugging. Still can't believe Doc hired me.
In some sad, sick way, the City Hall attack may have done some good. Norman's approval ratings are sinking. The people are starting to realize their beloved mayor only cares about himself. Sometimes it takes a tragedy to wake people up to the truth, to finally see the monster they themselves elected.
Wish Doc wouldn't fixate on Norman like this.
Yep. Reminding you of Martin Lee.
Interesting method of structural reinforcement.
Yeah. You're gonna already see here on the bottom right the extendable part there, how he's gonna make that transition to become Doc Ock. Hint to that for anyone who knows the comics, but for those who don't know, also very interesting.
We really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
Here you go, the Vitruvian Man.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texador. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
Poor guy. Sup, Doc.
How did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it. You ready?
Exciting times.
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Anger issues.
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry.
Poor business decisions here from Otto.
Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
But the take of the Oscorp and Otto founding
Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Oscorp together is a unique take. So it's very cool. Okay, so to the rewiring here.
Gotta reroute this circuit.
click here, that. It's -4 instead. I think I have to go around here. There we go. It's one of the slightly trickier ones to get. You have to reroute it the opposite way where it was going from.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
Totally needs Peter each time, huh?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
to changing the world.
Epic. Epic scene for sure. With Francois Hollande.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
What's that? Hey, sorry I missed your call. Are you still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. Low expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up. Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
That's what you're saying, Pete, but you know that's not how it works.